Hello, my name is Jakob Munck. Welcome to this video about Roskilde Dyrskue. Now it's summer here in Denmark, in Copenhagen. You can see I have my sunglasses on just to show you it's summer. I'll take them off now because when I'm indoor I can't see anything with my sunglasses on. But I would like to look like Casey Neistat, who makes his videos on YouTube. I like his style and I would like to look like him. But I'm afraid I'm a little too old. But nevertheless, I'm going to tell you about something really wonderful. And what is really wonderful is to use the time here in Copenhagen, in Denmark, to go to Roskilde Dyrskue. What is Roskilde Dyrskue? Roskilde Dyrskue is a yearly event where the farmers in Denmark, they show their animals. They trade animals, they show animals, they buy animals, and I'm talking about any kind of animals. Cows, pigs, dogs, cats, goats, everything you have in a farm, in agriculture, you can buy here and you can sell it if you're one of the companies going to the market with the purpose of selling your goods. So it's a yearly event, but not only to buy and sell, also to expose the life, to show the life and the lifestyle of Danish agriculture. And Denmark has for many years been a mainly agricultural country, and I'm very happy of this kind of culture because I like the free air, I like the outdoor living. I think the agricultural lifestyle and culture, it's very healthy for human beings. So this is a nice exhibition, and the agriculture has a great influence on the Danish economy because we have so much export of meat, of grain and everything else from our farms all around the country. So now I'm joining this agricultural exhibition. I've been here many years before, but unfortunately I'm alone this year. I only have my GoPro camera with me. Where is my GoPro camera? I really like my GoPro camera because it's so convenient when you want to move around and film everything. And that's exactly what I like to do when I visit Roskilde Dyrskue. Well, you have seen a lot already, but now I'm about 100 meters from the entrance. It cost me 100 kroner. That is about, I would say, $18 to get in. That's a ticket that goes for a whole day. One person, one grown-up person. Of course, it's more cheap for children, and you can have a family ticket. If you're a whole family, that will save you some money. But you can easily use one whole day out in the wonderful weather to look at all the wonderful animals and have coffee and cake and relax and say hello to the animals. Here you see some youngsters. They're going to some competition with cows, and there are competition for all kind of animals. The competition, it's about how beautiful, how healthy, how good these animals are. Even rabbit competition we have at Roskilde Dyrskue. Not because we have such a great rabbit production in Danish agriculture, but because the young girls living out in the farms, they just like to have rabbits. It's a pet animal they like to nurse, and therefore they just love their small rabbits. So we'll see them later on. But now we're moving around, and in here this is some kind of stand where they sell something, and now we are to the place where they have rabbit competition. Rabbits with the long ears and the nice coat. They are so friendly to human beings. Here you have a master rabbit. It is tested in many ways. It has to jump over a lot of fences and to run through some small holes and do a lot of other things. And the rabbit that is the best, it has some kind of a decoration, some kind of prove that he's the best, and the young girl who owns this rabbit, she is probably very proud of having such a clever and good rabbit. Here you see a lazy rabbit. It doesn't want to jump over fence number 3. So I move on to something else, and this is a house where you can buy coffee and ice cream and a lot of other things. I have to say there is no special order in my clips. I just went around with my GoPro camera and filmed this and filmed that, and I put all the films, all the video clips here in the final video in the same order as they were taken the actual day. And this actual day, it was the 3rd of June this year. And I have written on my notes that on Roskilde Dyrskue, this animal exhibition, there are around 1,500 different animals being exposed. And there are around 80,000 guests. Some of them are like me. I'm a non-farmer. I'm just a person being interested in farming. And others are commercial guests. They come to sell and to buy their products. Yes, there were also a lot of pet dogs, and here we have a very nice dog. I like it. It's so easy to take photos of dogs when you have a GoPro camera, because you can let the GoPro camera go down like this, and then suddenly you're filming in a very low height, and it's easy to film rabbits and dogs and a lot of other things. Yes, don't be a hurry when you go to this exhibition. You have to have a whole day and to relax, to drink a lot of coffee, to talk to a lot of people, and to have a nice time. Here you have another video clip. It is about sheep, and there were a lot of sheep, and these sheep, they had of course their small lambs with them, and I like lambs, I like sheep, so it's a nice place to be with your camera. And here you have a small sheep smelling, trying to lick the camera maybe, and it's rather funny. Yeah, I can't say a lot of things are happening on these pictures. Actually not. They are showing people having a nice time, and me myself, I had a nice time. So this is the whole idea of this Roskilde Dyrskue, to have a nice time. I think about 90% of the people visiting Roskilde Dyrskue, they are Danes and also some tourists, but they are not commercial customers. They are just to visit this event to see the animals. And here we have the winners of the rabbit competition. There are 5 winners, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they are winners in different disciplines, and they get some kind of reward for having this nice rabbit. And I really hope when they come home, they give the rabbit a nice piece of carrot or something else, because actually it should be the rabbit that had this decoration, because the rabbit was the one who did the work. These are the rabbit owners. But of course you need to have a trainer if you want to be good. No matter what you want to do in your life, you need someone to educate you, to teach you, to train you. And the same with a rabbit. It needs a trainer. And these children here, I'm sure they are superb trainers for their rabbits, because they really like their rabbits. And I think the best teacher in the world is the teacher who loves his students. And the best trainer for rabbits is the rabbit owner who loves his rabbit. So there is maybe some kind of contradiction, because we can eat rabbits also in Denmark. There are a lot of dishes with rabbit meat, but I don't think it's a good idea to eat the kind of meat coming from your pet animals. Most people feel it's not pleasant to eat the kind of meat that comes from the kind of animal that you really like. Although it's not this specific animal you're eating, it's not your personal animal that is being cooked at the moment. It's another animal of the same species, but nevertheless I think it's not very nice. Personally, I don't like to eat rabbit, and I don't like to eat meat from any kind of animal that I have a personal relationship to. I could never eat animal meat from, for example, a dog or a cat or a monkey or a horse, because these are all animals that I have a personal relationship to. And I think the same with the small girls here. They just love their rabbits. And maybe this is one of the problems when you are in farming. You get some kind of personal relationship to your animals. Here you have a big stable with a lot of cows, and when you walk around a stable like this every day and feed these cows, and maybe you touch them, maybe you talk to them. I would do that if I was a farmer. Then you get a personal relationship to them, and then it's very hard to accept that they are being killed and eaten afterwards. But that's reality in agriculture. And I'm not a vegetarian. I think vegetarianism is hypocrisy. That means they have a moral double standard, because no matter if you eat cows or not, you are going to be responsible for the death of a lot of animals. Maybe you eat plants, but they're living beings too. Every plant is a living being. I personally believe even a plant has a soul, just like you and me and a cow and a monkey has a soul. I think also a plant, a flower. Here you have some flowers. They have souls too. And of course, a plant, you can eat grain. It is living. They have been living and now they are killed. So actually, when you eat grain for breakfast, you're eating a lot of living things. Actually, you're responsible for the killing of many, many flowers, maybe many more flower lives that you'll be responsible for if you ate a cow instead. Because maybe every Dane eats one cow a year, but he eats hundreds and thousands of plants every year. So his moral responsibility is first of all killing plants. So I think you have to accept that no matter what you do, you're going to be responsible for the death of other living beings, animals or plants. And this is the nature of reality, and no religion, no philosophy, no kind of ethic can change that. So we have to accept that there is a life, although we are responsible for the death of others. The same if you're a soldier, you're responsible for the deaths of enemy soldiers. Maybe if you're a policeman, you have to once in a while shoot a robber. You're responsible for his death. So you can't live your whole life without being responsible for the death of other living beings. That being human beings, that being animals, or that being plants. It's impossible. Therefore, I don't understand the ethics of vegetarianism. But of course you can say vegetarianism is more healthy. But I just think that is not true. All kind of nutritional science, all the doctors I know, all the scientists I know, the health scientists, they say that you become more healthy if you eat a mixture of protein coming from plants and animals. Not only one, not only the other, but both of them. That's the best thing. So I'll continue, just like Jesus and Muhammad, just like they do in every religion in this world, in any country in this world. They eat animals, then they eat flowers. That is, as a matter of fact, the way we have to live to survive. And of course, the animals, they eat other animals, and the plants, they fight amongst each other to get more sun, to get more energy from the soil. That means they are indirectly killing each other too. That is the nature of life. It's a kind of jungle where forces are fighting against each other. You just have to accept it. Well, now we have been through a lot of things in this very nice exhibition. And just a moment, I'll try to find out what is happening exactly now. Yes, exactly now I'm sitting, relaxing and having a cup of coffee. You can see I'm sitting on a chair like the one you see in the picture. It's actually a very nice chair. It's made of the boxes you use when you transport smaller animals. You get some wooden boxes, and these boxes, when they have been used for transportation, you can break them and reconstruct them. And here they have been reconstructed as chairs, a very special kind of chairs. But I would like to have a few of these chairs in my garden, because they can take everything. They can take sun and rain in winter and summer, and they're actually very nice to sit in, and you can have a cup of coffee or a beer or what you want standing beside yourself when you sit in the chair. You see the weather here this summer, it has been absolutely perfect here in Denmark, and that's a joy to visit Dyrskue, this animal exhibition, because of the nice weather. If the weather is not good, it's a little less interesting. And here you see people walking one and the other way to get something to eat and to get something else to eat. And there are shops for buying food, buying drinks, buying coffee, buying cake, buying everything all over the area. And it's a quite big area. I don't believe maybe you never visited the Danish Roskilde Festival. The Roskilde Festival, it is about, I would say, 1 square kilometer. About 1 square kilometer, it is the area where the Roskilde Festival, a big rock concert being held every year at exactly the same place where Roskilde Dyrskue is held. And you should go and visit Roskilde Festival, or you should go and visit Roskilde Dyrskue, because both of these events are really good. They are really places where you meet a lot of other people. When you come to Dyrskue, of course, it's more for grown-up people like me. I don't join the Roskilde Festival. I have been there a few times, but not every year. It's too noisy for me. But Roskilde Dyrskue, it's very peaceful and it's very harmonic and very good for my body and for my soul. And as I told you, there are 80,000 guests, around 80,000 guests every year. And there are so many animals. I read here that they need a lot of water too. They can't have a exhibition like this everywhere because they need so much water. Just one single cow is drinking 30 liters of water every day. And here you see horses, they drink just about the same. Well, I think this is the end of this little video about the animal exhibition in Denmark. And of course, you're always welcome to come and visit us here in Denmark and try to check out when the next Roskilde Dyrskue will be. I'm sure you'll love it. You'll love to be there to meet all our animals and all the Danes too. It's a very nice place, and of course you can feel totally safe as you can most places in Denmark. So thank you for listening, and welcome to Denmark. Welcome to Roskilde Dyrskue next year.